This is a call for action for all the whole Biafrans, Igbos, both home and abroad. This message, I just saw this message now at the platform of Aloye Jimako, who is currently the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's elite council. And according to the information here, they call it Cmmty Talks. She's the one that's delivering this message to the Igbos. Cmmty Talks. I don't know where she hails from, whether she's Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba. But I saw this message, and the caption Aloy Ejimako gave it is what triggered my attention, is what triggered my anger. Simon Ekpa is doing a great job. The reason why they want Simon Ekpa out of the way at all costs is because of the agenda they have. As I'm talking to you now, do you know that in Enugu State, this message is being carried by Sahara reporters? Do you know that in Enugu State, Nigerian army and police operatives burned down community in Enugu State after herdsmen sacked the residents? Then the army swooped in and burned down the community in Enugu State. In a state where we have a governor who is interested in repatriating Simon Ekpa, or for who is thousands miles away. This is what is happening in his backyard. And he dare not say anything because he's a stooge. And they have told him not to comment each time this kind of a thing happen. The only thing this guy have to provide for us, or to rather to the government of the zoo and the government of Finland, is an evidence to repatriate Simon Ekpa or to buy Simon Ekpa in Finland. Look at what is happening in his backyard. Look at the kind of killings we have in the southeast. All our southeastern governors, no one is saying anything about all this. That this is a systematic killing. And as a chief of defense have said this in earlier on, that they declared there's asymmetric warfare going on in the southeast. And that is the government of the day declared that asymmetric warfare, but they don't want to come out clean. Let us listen to this Cmmty Talks. The headline of this message, according to her, it said, "Urgent, Igbos in Nigeria, secure your communities immediately." She gave this talk after hearing what happened in Enugu State. This is Cmmty, hashtag Cmmty Talks. You can as well go to Twitter. Write Cmmty Talks. You will find the full video. Then coming to Aloye Ejimako, look at the caption Aloye Ejimako gave to this message. He said, "Second Biafra War. Listen and have your say." Credit to Cmmty Talks, who made this in open. Most of us have been expressing this in when we talk, nobody cares to listen. That there is an agenda to wipe out the Southeasterners. I keep on crying it here. Somebody came to my comment section and tell me that I'm a fool, I'm a liar, that I'm inciting the general public. How am I inciting the general public? That I'm telling my people to secure their communities and their lands from invaders. You see the reason why they want to take out Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu at all costs, because these people is the one who say things and stand on their ground that no any of our land is going to be given to any Fulani or to anybody of whatsoever, whether Ruga, open ranching or closing ranching. You see what is happening? But let us listen to this Cmmty Talks. Agwo non Africa, my people. Agwo non Africa. Before I forget, happy Sunday, happy weekend, and also happy new week ahead of us. May the good Lord continue to protect and preserve us from the eyes of the wicked followers in the country called Nigeria. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos coming your way. After listening to Cmmty Talks, then we go to the comment section. That is where the real message is. And then, if I have anything to tell you, I will tell you as we proceed. Please give me your lend me your ears, or your listening ears rather.
Nigerian journalist Dr. Kemi Lawrence for Cmmty Talks Media. It's Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. Let's talk about what's going on in Southeast Nigeria. I'm going to make it clear as much as possible for everybody to understand what's going on in this video and for you to make it viral and spread it all across the internet to Nigerians. Nigerians abroad are very, very important as well. There has been a wave of buying all over Southeast Nigeria. People are being buyed left, right, and center. 4 years ago, I told you about some plans and orchestrated methods to buy Southeast Nigerians, specifically the Igbos. And no one believed me. 4 years later, you're now believing me after they wiped out a lot of people in Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and so on and so forth. Yesterday, a farmer was spied on his farm after harvesting yam, cassava, and cocoyam and everything. At the end of the day, if one farmer is spied in America, do you know what's going to happen? 3 farmers spied, several injured. That's the headline of the Nigerian media. And you should know by now that the Nigerian media is owned by politicians and businessmen. There are people who are strategically placed in Igbo land to buy Igbos. Okay, it's a new method of what happened during the Biafran War. The people that orchestrated the Biafran War are still alive. And they've led Nigeria. General Gowon is alive. General Obasanjo is alive. General Buhari is alive. Everybody in that war, many of the strategic people are alive. And they've led Nigeria again and again. And they're watching this happen. This is the Biafra War again, secretly. But all the killings that have been going on in the metropolitan areas of Igbo land, they stick it to IPOB. They stick it to MASOP. They stick it to ESN. They stick it to all the Nnamdi Kanu groups. And they feel that we don't know what's going on. People know what's going on. They're not going to talk. The media is the wrong person to even go meet. The Nigerian media is the...
But I don't hear them. When I hear how this message went, is she making a point? There is a lot of points. There's a lot of things to learn from Cmmty Talks. A lot to learn from Cmmty Talks. My people, let us dissect the comment section. Croc's tweet said, facts. What is going on in Southeast? Those people killing Igbos are sponsored by both jihad, government, politicians. Oti said it. I believe it. They use IPOB as back end for evil at official bat. If you clear these facts and expose those people, I will personally vote for you. I don't care. Bimbo Brand said, now you believe Kemi. When at David Hundoyin called this woman a liar, he claims she has mental issues and makes things up. You all accepted his words, but now that she is saying what you want to hear, you suddenly believe her and forget that she is a liar. And according to him, he said, I feel sorry for you. Enigma, who replied on the comment, said, but you as a person, what do you think or saying about what she said? I think that should be the case. Umbed said, even a mad person has moments of sanity. Yeah. Just JFX said, cause what she is saying about the Igbo being killed is true. We Igbo know this. That is why we believe in this from her. When you speak the truth, we stand with you. But when you lie, we go away. Bimbo Brand said, what she is saying now is true. But what she said before isn't, because it didn't align with your victimhood and the expansionist agenda. Hey, well, I know they finish you. But when I can't see English. When I can't see English, you. According to lawman, said we all knows this. Even those that brought Christianity to the eastern Nigeria are watching them, eliminating Christians without saying nothing, because the Christians in Nigeria doesn't matter to them. His Royal Highness Hanacho said, tell me how Simon Ekpa is the problem. Tell me again. Yes, of course. Emmanuel said Governor Peter Mba, the Fulani stooge, is focusing on how to repatriate Simon Ekpa, whereas Nigerian army and police operatives, they burned down communities in Enugu State after herdsmen ransacked and sacked the residents of the area. Well, I know they finished. cartel gossip said, Asari Dokubo, Ijele, Hope Uzodinjo, Dave Umahi, Buhari, APC government. Look at the post here. Said, Southeast was hit in 2022 as Nigerian Army police killed over 700 civilians, arrested 1,000 suspects, burned down over 600 private residents. Enter society. Reported this one. And according to another post here, it said US, UK organizations released reports on how ex-President Buhari allegedly funded a Bubago in Southeast to kill residents, used Imo Ebonyi government as executors. Sahara reporters also reported this news. We are moving forward though. This one is MPM, and he said Nigeria government should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that he can bring back peace in the Southeast from the hands of the wicked politicians who only uses his name for campaigning. Stop calling me a terrorist. Who said this? This our brother have a message for us. So let us listen to him, because we are born to listen any messages. It's an information and it is a step forward. So let us listen and hear what he got to say.
When eye is crying, nose is also crying. Southeast politicians, they should go and solve the insecurity in Southeast. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the cause. They should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because one, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can stop anything. That's the only man anybody listening to Southeast. Nobody can change that. You see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody can change that thing. That is the only person every Igbo average youth can listen to. You can't change it, not by giddy giddy. The more you are killing the people or forcing them to, without, knowing their mind, asking them what is the problem. We don't know who to believe, whether federal government. When you ask our politicians, they say, federal government is not giving them good allocation. Before it will get to them, the money has already split, all those things. Now, when we want to protest, the same governors will also order for the military and police to shoot on the innocent, unarmed people only protesting. Yeah? So who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Small thing, they say terrorists. Yeah, terrorists. Yeah, terrorists. You are inciting this. That's the only common English they have in Nigeria anytime they want to condemn you. Instead of trying to know what your problem is, they will only find a means to condemn you, label you some rubbish name. But we are not afraid. I'm not afraid. Because when you speak, you die. When you don't speak, you also die. If hand never touch you for Nigeria by police or soldiers, my brother, thank God. If hand touch you, even native doctor, they shout the blood of Jesus. If these people carry you enter bush, even if you're a native doctor, you must surely shout the blood of Jesus. Because waiting you go experience, the shock, you know, even reach heartbroken. And they tell you people the truth.
Another Yaramo, this message is also from our own brother who is giving us update on what is happening to us and also to the Southeasterners. Because most of us are too daft that when you out there to fight for everybody, they will tag you a terrorist. That is a typical example of giving a dog a bad name just to hang that dog or just execute that dog. That is what the federal government are doing. They are committing the crimes in the Southeast. They are doing the killing. They are doing the kidnappings. At the end of it, they will say it's ESN without no any investigation. And our people are joining them. Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. Anyway, Francis Arrow said, thank you, Kemi, for your assertion and the expository of atrocities against Igbos by federal government. In case you don't know, this Kemi is a Yoruba. Yeah, she's a Yoruba woman. And she made this assertion. So you can understand that people knows what is happening in the Southeast, but they refuse to talk. Once they said at God's way in Ndoka, imbecile, can you watch, listen, and comprehend? I don't want to insult you, but don't be stupid. Chris LM said this is what Simon is fighting against, and they want him out at all costs because it will give them room to do whatever they want to do. But I tell you, that the worst is about to happen because the woman that will take over if they eventually hold Simon Ekpa, that one is another fire. Ngozi Orabueze, chief of staff. I never see anything safe. Robinson Edward Nnaji said, may your memory save lives. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. All is well, very good, said sue those media tagging Simon Ekpa as leader of IPOB now, before it is too late. That is defamation, for they know that he is on his own. What is the sinister agenda behind that move, now that the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is at hand? Chichi said that this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa is fighting against. But coward Igbos and the politics in Biafra land are against those. Sorry for some foolish Igbos who don't understand what terrorist Fulani invaders and some Nigerians have for them in the future. Odinaka Chukwu said she said the truth. Igbos are being killed on daily basis across Nigeria, and no one, including the Hanese, is speaking up. People are being kidnapped every day. Imagine what one hole I saw this morning. I think one video I watched this morning where I think somewhere either Imo State or Ebonyi State, somewhere inside the bush they dig. If you see this if you see this hole, my dear, you will shed tears. You see the kind of pit these people dig. I don't know who they are digging the pit for. And that is the pit, maybe kidnapping people and be throwing them inside there, not just kidnapping them for killing, not for ransom. Or maybe after collecting ransom finish, they will throw them there. Because anybody that gets into that pit will never come outside. Phew, God have mercy. While Lion said, now, Nigerians should please tell me how Mazi Simon Ekpa is the problem of Southeast. All the hired media and era social media should gather and tell us how Simon Ekpa is the reason for the buying of Biafrans after knowing this information. Simon Ekpa and his team are fighting to save the Biafrans. Kingsley said, hungry journalist. You see him? Now our own Kingsley, this one, I don't know whether na Igbo get them. Said they call this guy now a hungry journalist. Trust said you are saying the truth, but don't to be second after the Kobo anywhere. Bele face. Okay. Ayaka said, if I were Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, they should forget the Igbos and Biafrans. Let this wine wind consume those it can. Igbos encouraging the capturing of the lions that will protect them, so God will let the wicked visit them. Read the Bible of old. Sofsky said, why always the Igbos? Because they are the resilient of the agenda they have for Nigeria. Anyway, my people, now here we go take a break, like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Sidiman Amandia Neze. I'll be right back again with another blog, but I just keep on sharing, liking, commenting, and make sure you keep subscribing for more videos.